everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. I'm here for Poppy Stamps today. I have a card to show you that uses 3 different dies on one card, and I want to show you how I put this together. So the first die that I'm using is called the Roundabout Heart die. This is from Poppy Stamps, and I'm putting it sort of at the top but in the center of it's actually a 4 by 5 1/4 inch blue cardstock, and when you pop that out, you can see it's got this great window, and that would be great for shakers. I'm not going to use it as a shaker today, but it would make a great shaker window as well. The next die that I'm going to use is the Stitched Hearts Borders die, and you'll see that that cuts at the bottom. It'll just cut the bottom off. It won't cut the top of those hearts. So it's not a traditional border where it'll cut the whole thing. It just kind of cuts those bottom parts of the hearts, and then it stitches the entire heart. So it embosses that. Next, I'm using some Distress Oxide ink on some smooth white cardstock, and I'm just laying down some color. I just want my last die cut to have multiple colors in it and to have it give it a really just pretty artistic look. So the last die that I'm using is the Petite Stitched Hearts, and I'm using the largest heart from there, and you can see how pretty those multiple colors are on that little heart die. I'm going to use the same blue, which is the Distress Oxide Mermaid Lagoon, just to add a little bit of inking to the bottom of those hearts. I just really like the way it adds some dimension there. Next, I'm going to use the Sending Scribbles stamp set from Poppy Stamps. It has the big word sending, and then it has a bunch of little sub-sentiments, and I'm going to use All My Love, and I stamped that with extreme black ink. I'm going to use some tape runner on the back of that card panel right around the Roundabout Heart die, and just make sure I get all those little hearts too, and adhere some vellum on the back to create my little window. Then I have my Petite Stitched Heart with the Distress Oxide ink. I'm going to pop that up on some foam adhesive and just peel off that backing there. I just wanted to make sure that the entire heart had some adhesive on it. Since it's going onto vellum, I really wanted to be sure that it stayed put. And so next I'm going to flip this entire card panel over and put some foam adhesive all around, just making sure not to get any on the window itself so that you won't be able to see it from the front. But I like the way when you have a window like this that if you pop it up, you can see the shadow of the panel itself, and it really just provides a lot of depth and dimension to your card. So I had mentioned that this is smaller than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so I just want to center that up a little bit. To embellish this card, I'm just going to use some Tonic Studios Nuvo Crystal Glaze, which dries really clear and shiny, to adhere some of these sequins in coordinating colors. And I'm using a jewel picker and my little bead tray there to pick out my sequins and help adhere them down. I'm going to do the same thing with just a couple of pink and yellow and orange sequins on the other card as well, and that completes 2 different cards using the same techniques and same 3 dies. So that's a really great way to get a lot more use out of your dies, is to start combining them on your cards and seeing how they work together. Of course, all of these dies had hearts, so it was really easy to mix and match them onto one card. If you're interested in any of these supplies, they'll all be linked for you down below. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel here. Just click to do that. You can check out my website for more information, and I'll have links to a couple of different videos here that you might be interested in. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. Have a wonderful day.